Come on now.
That's the
Bulk
fella,
up, baby.
I can make things move. I can make things move.
I said quarterback shit when I'm I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Basket Robin shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie Dottie. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm a shark, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, trapeze. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Hey, good evening, everyone. What's up? Welcome to the Chargers Power Hour, episode 13. It's going to be a good show. I got a good friend and a great guest that's going to be on the show today. So get ready. Let's go. What's up, Derek? Yes, you're there.
What up?
This one day, man.
Salute.
We got the Chiefs and we got the Cowboy. My boy Derek Lincoln in the house. My GWN brother representing his Cowboys. He's going to join me for the show today, but hey, I'm glad to have him. Looking forward to it. But let me get to the first note. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great week. Just remember, we got fantasy lineups to hit that up. Get those lineups straightened out. It's game time soon in an hour. But on that note, welcome to the Chargers Power Hour, episode 13. Hey, man, we had a great week last week. Down go those motherfucking Quicks. Let's fucking 16-13. Those Chargers leave Casey in a fucking coffin. Let's go. Victory and a sweep of the Quifos. JD, can you pull up that picture, please? Let's go. Oh, well, hold on. Let me first fill you at the... Can you pull up that video, JD, of neonpeacockmerch.com? I'm gonna speak. Head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. Get your great drip, your shirts, your t-shirts, hoodies, Christmas stocking stuffers, everything. Get your Lightning Lad shirts. Let's go. And get your LAC Jam t-shirts. And there's many more where on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. And then just sign up for your email. You'll get notified of all the sales. Trust me, Derek and I have a wardrobe full of that stuff.
For real.
Yeah, for real. All right, let me get to the gist of this one. Well, let's see. Well, our Bolts beat the goddamn Kansas City Chiefs 16-13. JD, can you pull up that sweet pit? Score picture. There we go. Look at that. We took those motherfuckers down and out in Brazil, and those motherfuckers got queefed out in week 15, motherfuckers. Let's fucking go. Yes, we took those motherfuckers out 16-13. 10-4. Let's fucking go. Playoffs. Here we come, motherfuckers. Let's go. All righty. All right. Well, the Chargers defense set the tone, as did Tony Jefferson, who almost light the fuck up on Rashee Rice. Let's motherfucking go. He rang his bell not once, but a few fucking times in this fucking game. All right, my positives from this game. OA is breaking out. Another gritty win by the Chargers. This is the second week in a row we've walked off the game with an interception. That's another thing. The Chargers took fight to the Chiefs. Pressure on Mahomes, 5 sacks. Shut down the Chiefs' run game. Coverage on Kelsey was fantastic. That motherfucker didn't move much, as he's an old man anyways. No points in the second half for KC. Dicker, the kicker, was Mr. Reliable as always, and he's been coming up clutch. The defensive line kept Mahomes in check on the ground, and the secondary played smart, physical ball. Finally, let's fucking go. And for the last month, Jesse Minter's defense unit has been showing up and showing out. Yes, let's go. Now, as for this right here,
Nice.
we're looking at right now in the AFC West place for the first time in Chargers franchise, we are 5-0 in AFC West play. We got one more to go, and that's a huge game in Week 18 against the Denver fucking Donkeys' asses. Let's fucking go. In that meantime, let's just get to the point right here. All right, so for me, the turning point in this game, the Chargers and the Chiefs, this is their second meeting of the year and the final, thank God. The AFC West came, and we saw the Chiefs down. They had a double-digit lead at the half, and we were down 13-13, and we opened up the second half, and we scored. Quick 60-yard touchdown in the final minutes with a 16-yard TD catch from Lambert Smith, who has been really silent all year, but he finally had a breakout game. I'm looking forward to seeing what this kid's got. It was his first career touchdown in the NFL also. And then the Chargers got the ball back at halftime, moved down to the red zone, got a 27-yard connection from Herbert to a Rondé Gatson. He was doing his thing as usual, but and all that kind of stuff. But the Chiefs did their thing. Taylor and Henley, man, he had a hell of a game. Defense in general had a game. Tully back at it again. But Tony Jefferson, actually, let me get to that in a second. Tony Jefferson also was disqualified from the game for a helmet-to-helmet to hit, which is an automatic disqualification. That kind of stuff. But unfortunately for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Kermit Mahomes tore his ACL. Hey, I'm not wishing injury on any. Hey, Patrick, I'm sorry it happened. Snap, crackle, pop. I'm sorry it happened to you, dude. You know what? I'm sorry. We will see you sometime next year. Maybe you might be back in time. But motherfucker, I'm sorry you went crack. But you know what? You may, But Patrick, hey, I'm a Chiefs hater. I don't want to wish injury. Yes, I lost him in one fantasy league, but Patrick, get well soon, brother. You're going to get better. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unfortunately, as for Travis Kelce, I'll mention that on the show tomorrow, but he kind of said some things that he might be bye-bye. So, Mr. Washed Up, he might be bye-bye. But other than that, no. But I'm sorry to hear that, Patrick. But yeah, 5-0 in AFC West play for the first time. JD, if you can pull that picture up. And hey, man, hey, Derek, I know you're laughing, but I gotta give Kermit the fucking,
Hey, snap, crackle, pop is the saying of the fucking night. I just had to chime in 2 seconds.
Yo, motherfucker, you know
got
what?
me crying back here.
Even Kermit said,
Hey, you got me fucking crying, dog.
Yo,
hey,
man,
bad,
I may have been snapped,
God.
crackling my ACL and my LCL, but you know what, bitches? I'm down and out, but the Chargers beat my motherfucking ass. Yes, Kermit, you do suck, pause. But you know what, Kermit? You do suck. I'm sorry, you fucking bitch. Kermit could take a ride. But no, man, hey, but look at Tully, man. Now, this man right here, Tully, 2 motherfucking sacks on Kermit. Man, I'm sorry. I don't know if that was one of your ACLs on the crack. That may have been a little lingering effect there, Kermit, But Tully's coming after your motherfucking ass. And when you saw that tooth hitting that fucking ground. Let's go. All right, so Tully on the season, 64 total pressures, 12 sacks, 19 TFLs, and 2 forced fumbles for Tully. Let's go, And also, while I'm at the Kansas City Quickies, it's not the haterade section. Yeah, I'm doing, but we mathematically knocked those motherfuckers out of the playoffs. Goodbye, Kermit. Goodbye, fucking Chiefs. Take a ball and punt their ass, motherfuckers. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yes, snap, crackle, pop like Rice Krispies. That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bogey, but I had to do the snap, crackle, pop. You know what? Kermit can wait till next year. Hey, his legs are kind of twiggy. But hey, Henley couldn't be denied in this game. Salute to you, brother Derek. Man, Daylon Henley had a fucking hell of a pick on Mahomes. Maybe that might have been why he was snap, cracking, popping too much this in that fucking game. But who knows? Man, with the Chargers clinging to a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs were in the red zone and the doorstep of tying the motherfucking game. But Henley just picked off Patrick. I'm not so fucking good, Mahomes. And sweet dear Jesus, there we go. But you know what? Henley took the pass and ran a run over the shoulder, attached to 1 yard, and the Bolts were in. Fuck, motherfuckers, let's go. All right. Now, the Bolts are still perfect, as I said, in the AFC West. And the win improved the Chargers to 5-0 in the AFC West and 10-4 in the year. So let's go. We secured a 10th win, which is the second year in a row under Jim Harbaugh. We've had double-digit wins. So, man. As Bogey said to me, and JD and all those 49er fans in our channel said, he is a culture changer and he will change your team. Motherfucker, that man did. And thank you so much, Bogey, JD, Steamboat, for all that advice, man. He's coming through. But you know what, man? I'm just taking this one game at a time. I'm enjoying the ride. But I don't want that ride to end. As Bogey says, something's going to happen along the way. So I'm taking it one game at a time. I'm not going to count my chickens till they hatch. But hey, what the hell? This is the first time the Chargers, the Chargers also scored a season sweep of the Chargers. It's the first time since 2013. So we swept the Quifos, So, JD, you want to pull up that defense pick for me? Yeah, that's it. I have to say, our defense has been showing up the past couple of weeks. We have been doing. That's one thing that has been carrying this team with Justin Herbert hurt. So, yeah, the Chargers top 5 PFF defensive grade for the Chiefs. Henley had a 91.6. Tully had a 89.5. Derwin James, Mr. INT, he had a 79.3. And OA had a 77.2. And Tony, I got knocked out of the game. Jefferson had a 77.2, who was knocking the fucking shit out of Rice and any fucking person he hit. So, God damn it. Petrie rang his bell. for the Texans, Rice's bell, and god damn it, fucking Jefferson lit him the fuck up and fucking ding dong. He needed an El Concusto test that fucking day. Yeah, Bogey, you're right. He can be a heartbreak, but right now he hasn't broken my heart just yet. So we shall see what happens. You know what I'm trying to say, folks? Now, as for the Chargers' top PFF offensive grades, Aronde Gadsden had a 90.7. Camber Lambert-Smith had a 74.1. Hampton had a 71.4. Herbert had a 67 even. And Jameer Slayer had a 64.1. Shocker. Now, as for the stats in this game, Herbert was 19 for 29 for 210 yards. 1 TD, 1 INT, 0 rushing yards, which was a little un-Herbert-like, but, you know, he did his job. McConkey, 2 receptions for 20 yards. Keenan Allen, 5 receptions, 36 yards. Gadsden, 4 receptions for 61 yards. This is the second straight game that he's led the team in receiving yards. Trey Harris had 3 receptions for 49 yards, and Lambert-Smith had 1 reception for 16 yards, plus that 1 touchdown. So now, as for the defense, Tully had 4 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 TFLs. Owe, 5 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 TFLs. Henley, 4 tackles, 1 interception. Derwin James, 10 tackles, 1 game winning INT. So and the Chargers defense as a whole had 8 TFLs as a unit. Now, as for my 5 takeaways from this Queefhouse game, the Chargers defense steals the show. They were exceptional. They were sacking Mahomes multiple times and limiting the usual potent Chiefs offense to just 13 points. So that's a plus. And forcing T turnovers, which is a plus. Now, the Chiefs' playoff hopes ended in style like those motherfuckers never saw what happened to them. Last time they saw the playoff, didn't miss the playoffs, was 2013. Motherfuckers are staying home, as is Muhammad, on the fucking table. God damn it, it's nice not seeing red in the playoffs. And I mean, not that kind of red, but Chiefs red. Fuck those motherfuckers, you know? Anyway, the Chiefs are out of playoff contention. We did the NFL a favor and a great Christmas present for the NFL. Let's fucking go. Now, Mahomes' injury and Minshew's key error at the end when he came in and threw that Mr. INT and knocked the Chiefs out of the playoffs, but it's all good. But, it's nice I can brag for a change. Usually I have to fucking see these ones. Yes, Justin was doing a lot of sweeping paws, sweeping that bullshit out of the fucking red shit out of the sea. Also, the Chargers leaned on the run game and the defense. So the Chargers used a physical run game with Amar and Hampton and Vidal and short passes to control the clock and to move the ball. Pause. And complementing their strong defensive effort. Now, also, the Chiefs' offensive struggles were exposed. The Chiefs' offensive, particularly the offensive line and the run game, struggled to move the chains in that game, period. They couldn't move that ball. I mean, effectively, they had a season-low performance in crucial game, according to Chargers Wire and the Arrowhead Pride. So, don't you like that? Now, as I said, the defense shined again, and they were stellar. Special teams showed up for the turnovers. Defense was huge. Now, Herbert in Week 15 had 12 quarterback hits, 4 sacks, and 6 TFLs. We don't need that heading into the playoffs. We're close about knocking that in. Now, you want to pull up that Jeremiah Slayer picture of this? This man right here, his pass blocking grade since the starting at left tackle for the Chargers. Week 13, 72.2. Week 14, 77.7. What's up, Tino? Hey, I do not wear glasses, Tino. But hey, man, I'll figure something out. We'll figure that out. And as week 15, he had a 73.5. So now let me say one thing. We do have the Dallas Cowboys in the house next, but I have the most awesomest Cowboy fan and a friend of mine, Derek Lincoln, right here, who's a diehard Cowboys fan. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's representing these Cowboys. I'm here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm renting my goddamn fucking Cowboys. All right. Well, my Cowboys, I got Derek Lincoln's Cowboys this weekend. It's going to be a good one.
Sure. How about them
10-4
Cowboys?
Chargers versus the 6-7-1 Cowboys. Derek, I won't lie to you. I would have thought I would have saw a few more wins out of your Cowboys. That tie kind of, but you know what? It's going to be a good game. Now, I got a few questions for you. I know I'm not going to say the Cowboys haven't been mathematically taken out of the equation of playoffs. I know they need help. I know that what has to happen is a miraculous one, but that's why I took some thing. How confident are you that the Cowboys can finish the rest of the season on a high note?
Oh, we are. We win in these next 3 games, bro. Including this one this week.
I like that.
We win in the next 3 games, and the Eagles is going to lose to Buffalo, and we getting in. That's what's going to happen.
You know what? Well, come Sunday, we're at odds, brother.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Hey, you just happen to be in my way, and I happen to be in your way.
Right. We in each other's way.
It's all good. Well,
you know what I mean?
I hear you, man. Now, the Chargers defense held the Chiefs to only 13 points last week. What offensive strategy do your Cowboys need to employ to move the ball effectively on our defense that has been kind of like holding teams to points? I know you guys have got Pickens. I know you got Lamb. And you got your running back now, and you got Fergie. So you guys have weapons, but you know what? I want to see how our defense can do it a 3rd week in a row. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, I ain't going to lie. Having Pickens this year, going into this game, like, oh, okay, we just got Lamb to worry about in Fergie. But having Pickens does scare me. But hear me out. You can cover one, but one has to be covered. But it's going to leave someone open. So, and now Pickens has the speed, and he can stretch the field. Now, that's what I always say with QJ. He can stretch the field. Now, Pickens has been lights out this year, but, I just don't. I think Derwin James is going to be on one of them. Now, who it is, who knows? If it's going to be CD or they switch off, but you can only cover one. You can't cover 2, So that is for me, that's a scary thing.
And we actually got a 3rd sleeper too with Ryan Flournoy. A lot of people been sleeping on Flournoy. Flournoy's been coming on too, man. He has. He's coming all into himself. You know what I mean? He overtook Jalen Tolbert's spot to that 3rd wide receiver spot, and he's looking real good right now, man.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be problems for y'all. It ain't gonna be no easy.
Oh, I know, but at the deadline, you guys got Quentin Williams. You guys did fix holes, that you had. Now, your defense did improve the first couple games after you got Quentin Williams. But the past couple weeks, it's been a little shaky.
Yeah.
You guys have had some injuries also.
We have. And we actually just might lose DeRon Bland, too, for the rest of the season.
Well,
that news just came out, too. Yeah, it just came out. That DeRon Bland might not be playing for the rest of the season. He's getting a second opinion, but I think he's done.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Now, I was reading that they were saying, I was reading on a Dallas thing. Dallas defensive woes, after showing promise, as I said, the first few games, they've given up significant points recently, ranking low in the DVOA and struggling with the explosive plays. Now, do you feel this is a game that you guys can take advantage of our line that's decimated? And we do give up a lot of yards at times to high-powered offense. And I won't lie, that does and Dak Prescott is what he has this year been playing at MVP level. At certain part early season, he was playing MVP ball. But then again, he was missing CD for 6 games, and he's up and down, but man, when Prescott's on his game, that man can throw the ball. And in this game, I feel it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be over 50 points between both teams, to be personally. Because Herbert might have a broken non-throwing hand, but he still has been producing since that injury. And as the weeks have been going by, he's been throwing the ball a lot more. So I really do think this game is going to be. But you guys, like us, have a damn good kicker in Brandon Aubrey. So
yeah,
putting him.
Both got some good kickers, man.
Huh?
We both got good kickers.
Yeah, now going into the playoffs. I mean, I'm glad we have a kicker because that's a key, you know. But man, if you guys have the field, he can kick it from 60 yards.
Yeah. Now,
am I confident with Dicker the kicker at 60 yards? Maybe 50 to 54, but not 60 plus like Art. He's on. I'm not saying automatic. I know he's been shaky like you, but that man can kick that ball pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, let me give a shout out to Tino. Derek's not just the only Cowboy man in the house. My man Tino, team leader Tino's in there. He's in the chat. I see it on my cell phone, but I want to recognize I'm getting tag teamed by Cowboy Nation, and I live in Cowboy Nation too. But Derek's on the show. I'm gonna respect him, man. I respect this. He respects me when doesn't say talk shit about my Chargers. So it's all good, man. But hey, man, we'll be talking a lot of shit Sunday.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This is I mean, I have some other questions for you though. Here, let's see.
Yeah, not a problem.
Let's see. The Cowboys are 1.5-point favorites at home this week. Do you think they'll cover the spread, or will the Chargers keep it a close game? What's your thoughts on that?
I think we're gonna wind up covering the spread, but it's still gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be really, really close. I see us only winning by like 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, guys. I mean, both teams, your team and mine, we both have a lot of offensive playmakers, but ours has been inconsistent. Do you expect a high? I mean, we already said it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I think it's also gonna be a defensive battle too.
I think it's going to be defensive because Justin Herbert hasn't been playing that great since like the beginning of the season. He was playing great in the beginning and he kind of fell off towards the end. I mean, even our offense is kind of like, tapering off a little bit too right now. We started off hot and then now like we got kind of hot in the middle. Then now we're kind of cooling off. So I actually expect this game to be more defensive than what people think.
Yeah, because for me, I think I had a score of Chargers 28, Cowboys 24. That was I thought it was going to be a close game. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout by it. I think it was going to come down to kicking or a turnover in some fashion. That's what I thought. But what? I mean, this is a matchup between two great quarterbacks, Prescott and Herbert. And they both have offensive weapons. But you know what? The Cowboys did get better on the defense. But, for me, the Chargers, as I said it all year long, it's our offensive line. It's the offensive line issue has been a mess, and I know. But you guys have been dealing with injuries, such and such, the past couple of weeks. But which individual player are you most excited to watch and to step up this week for your Cowboys? Is it CD? Is it Pickens? Or is it someone on your defense?
I'm actually expecting Pickens to have a good game, which I got the jersey on right now. You know what I mean? Hit the music. He kind of been having like pretty bad games the last like 2-3 weeks. So I actually think he's gonna have a bounce back game today. This Sunday. Yeah. Now,
while I have Derek on the show, Derek, would you want to give your Cowboy Nation any fantasy advice for the fantasy semifinals from your Dallas Cowboy players, meaning Ferguson, Lamb, Pickens, and that defense?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I definitely say you want to start, Pickens. We're gonna start with that first. Then I say you definitely want to start CeeDee Lamb. And I think you want to start. Honestly, I just think them two. I think just them two. Everybody else, I'm kind of. I don't know about Javonte Williams this week. I don't know about Ferguson this week. More of like a CeeDee Lamb and Pickens kind of week for me. I'm thinking.
Now, as for Ferguson, we do give up to the tight end. That's one of our weaknesses there. So you can fire Fergie up if you have him in the flex, but we have been shutting tight ends down like we shut down Kelsey last week and stuff like that. So, but no, for me, I'm hoping Herbert plays like he has the past 2 weeks. Yes, his hand is good. This is to be the third game that he's been able to heal. So this should be a little better. And Dallas, as you told me, if you have a Cowboy player, fire him up against my Cowboys. But I haven't been able to do that because their Cowboys after the deadline got a little better. So they were, you know what I'm saying? But I know I'm still going to fire up, all my Chargers players. I'm going to do that out of the way. But for me, I think Quentin Johnson steps up. If he plays, I think he does step up. Because I think this game being possibly a high-scoring game, I think we're going to have to stretch the field against that defense and show them, hey, we can match you point for point. Gadsden's got to come into play. Vidal, that run game really has to come into play for us. I mean, I'm hoping Hampton and Vidal, that 1-2 punch, they do that against the Dallas. I mean, Dallas has been giving up the points, but we have. It's I mean, as I had in my notes, I had CD as a must start, Prescott a must start, Javonte Williams. I had him as an RB2. I didn't really have him as an RB1 this game because of the defense.
I don't think we're gonna have all that great of a game this week.
Yeah, I didn't. I had George Pickens as a potential breakout game, huge yardage game. That's what I had in my notes. Yeah. I said his TD numbers in the first year, expect him to see plenty of targets. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak Prescott has been, and CD is coming off that, concussion. You know what I'm saying? So and as we know, we have been seeing Jefferson. NRD's been lighting up players like they hit the receiver. I don't because CD's coming off that. So you know what? They are going to target CD. I'm not saying we're going to play dirty because that's what Chiefs Nation. Oh, you guys play dirty. No, we just been playing hard hitting football.
It's in the game, man. It's in the game.
But knowing of his history this season of hitting his head, pause. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't like that kind of shit. But no, I just hope it's for CD, but no, I remember Rice got lit up, but man, I know we're going to, in order to win, we got to shut down those players and pick, that's what I'm saying. It's either going to be Pickens or it's going to be Lamb that's going to torture us. You know what I'm trying to say? It's going to be one or the other. So as you think it's going to be Pickens, I think it's going to be funny feeling it's going to be Pickens too. I really do. Yeah. Because I think CD's going to get his volume and get his yards.
Yeah, his normal. Yeah.
But I think when it comes to the big play potential, it's going to be George Pickens that does it.
Yeah, I think like 140 yards and a touchdown for Pickens, man.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean
Darnold or Dak? I'm going Dak.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dak also because of that Rams defense. But that's for me. But what do you think? Okay, Papa Guru, what do you think of Hampton this week compared to Genty? Now, Genty has who this week?
It don't even matter. I'm going Hampton.
I'm going Hampton. I'm not
Genty and that team is trash, bro.
Anyone on that offense is trash when it comes
to
fantasy.
That part.
They're not the Raiders. I mean, nothing against the Raiders. They're not a play in fantasy this year. Maybe the Brock Bowers is the play.
Right. That's it.
That's the only thing.
And even he's been kind of iffy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, only people that we're fantasy rostering is what? Brock Bowers and IDP would be Max Crosby. Other than that, there's nobody over there. Hey, let's go, but no. As for right now, the current playoff odds for the Chargers are at 92%. A win over the Cowboys puts us at 98%. A loss to the Cowboys knocks us down to 87%.
But y'all still have a high percentage, even if y'all lose.
Yeah, I mean, I know for us to get in, we need to beat the Cowboys. Then we need Bogey JD's San Francisco 49ers to either tie or just beat up on Indianapolis. And then we do not. They're
going to beat them with Phillip Rivers' old ass throwing the ball.
Yeah. I love Phillip Rivers, but man, he should have stayed and retired.
He's too old, man. That's all. He was great when he was out there, but it's a done deal.
He did get 5 more years of fucking health insurance.
Yeah. Facts.
I saw that fact. I couldn't deny saying that.
That's terrible.
Hey, it's almost like getting the AARP.
Oh my God.
Come on,
that's terrible.
And that's knocking my boy Phillip Rivers too.
I know, right?
I love Phillip, but Father Time and all those kids is past them.
It gets everybody, man. It gets everybody. Nobody's escaping it.
Yeah, well, good luck to everyone that's in the fantasy playoffs round 2, which is the semifinals. I mean, and that starts basically tonight. And as Derek said, we'll be over on the Gen Wealth for a lunch party tonight. And we'll also be firing up tomorrow morning for Wake Your Game Up. So we'll give you all that semifinal news tomorrow too. But no, I'm like, all right, JD, you want to pull up the playoff picture for me? All right, right now, this is what the playoffs look like. The fucking Donkeys' asses have a bye. Pause. You got number 2 at the New England We Float Patriots. The 3rd seed is the Jacksonville Jaguars. 4 is Pittsburgh. And you got 5 is the Chargers. So right now we're looking at a Chargers versus Old Man Rodgers rematch. Buffalo and Jacksonville. And I hate to say it, Houston's going to you know what? New England might have a record like that. But that Houston defense is going to knock the shit out of New England if that's a matchup. And I say, Peacock, amen to Drake May. He's going to be seeing Mayday over and over and seeing fucking, what's his name, in his head all the time. That defense, man, if that's a matchup, I'll put money down on that one, how many times Drake May sacked. I ain't going to lie. But, man, the NFC, that's a loaded – but, man, that Rams game tonight is going to be interesting for this playoff season.
It is.
But, man, look at that. This happens if it all ended today. The Seahawks would get Tampa. Tampa doesn't really look that good to me. San Fran and Philadelphia. Man, I'd love to see San Fran smack the shit out of those Eagles and clipped. Green Bay.
I'm hoping to take those Eagles out of there and put us
there. I know. Yeah, especially you as a Cowboys fan.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Now, that third matchup is a third round of the Green Bay Chicago. That'd be wild. And then again, we'll see round 2 of this weekend. But I don't know if the Bears fizzle out or if we get Jordan Love lights them up this weekend. It's going to be a good game either way.
I mean, they don't have Luther Burton and they don't have Roma Doomsday.
Exactly. For the fantasy purposes there, you're not going to have those two. Yeah.
They're probably going to lose that game.
Philip says Gadsden or Parkinson. Philip, I'm going to say Parkinson.
I'm going Parkinson.
Because you know what? He's had 5 TDs in his last 5 touchdowns on the last 6 games. So I'd ride the hot hand. And also, Gadsden has played well, but I would go with the hot hand and Parkinson for that. For me on that one. I mean, if Dak agree with me on that one. Dak easy, yeah. You think we got a 4K passer this year? Is that Tina? What for the Cowboys?
Dak is close. Dak is
close, I think.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know.
I think Dak is number 1 in passing yards right now.
Yeah, you think you might be right there. Hold on, I don't know. I haven't seen what he's at lately. I know at the beginning of the year he was lighting it up just like Herbo was.
I think Dak is 1. I think Matthew Stafford is 2.
Yeah,
if I am mistaken.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that stats for. Let's see, Mr. Dak Prescott. He's at right now on the season. Yard wise, he's at 3,000. Yeah, he can. All he needs is 69 yards.
Oh, there you go.
He's technically at 4K. Yeah, he's at.
Yeah, he's already there.
Yeah. Tina goes, the NFL will make a miracle happen in the playoff. Rams. Yeah, I think the last time I checked, he's well. He's gonna hit the 4K mark tonight, so you're good there. Now but other than that, I mean, with the Chargers and the Cowboys playing this weekend, there's a lot on the line for the Chargers. Playoff implications, especially. I know the Cowboys they need to win out and then have a lot of help. I mean, what is it? They need the Eagles to lose out, right? Or they need to lose 2 games.
Eagles to lose. Yeah. We need them to lose. I believe we need them to lose 2. I think it's 2. If they gotta lose 2, that's gonna be hard. Because they got Washington twice and then they got Buffalo. So I see them losing to Buffalo, but I don't know if Washington beat them.
No, I hear you there. So, but
We'll see.
But. I mean, now Gadsden now holds the record for the most receptions, 43, and 602 yards by a Chargers rookie tight end in franchise history. Now, Owe has unlocked the Chargers' pass rush. His pressure rate this season with Owe, Mack, and Tully all on the field at the same time is a 55% rate. The Chargers are 9-2 in division play under Jim Harbaugh as coach. And the Chargers do have the best record in the AFC against AFC opponents. I think we're like 8-2 on the year.
Nice.
So
Tino said it right there. Yeah, we need the Eagles to lose too.
Yeah, you need to lose. Yeah. Now, as for, I know I said last week on my show, Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes were like neck and neck for like comeback of the year. Well, Justin Herbert passed Mahomes for the second most passing yards by a player in the first 6 NFL seasons all time. So yeah. Now, as we know, I have Dallas this on Sunday. Then we got Peacocks, Houston Texans next week. And then we got the Denver freaking Broncos to end the season.
Y'all got a rough one.
Yeah, man. But you know, if it's a gauntlet of a schedule, we want to win. We got to go places.
God.
We got to knock down houses. It's a gauntlet road, man. We had Eagles, Chiefs, y'all, Houston, and Denver. Last 6 games is a nasty schedule. Pause, but you know what? I welcome Murderers Row, taking it week by week. You know, as they have that picture slaying those necks. It just happens that your team is in my way this week.
Oh my God!
You know? And that's all good, man. But hey, man, it could be worse when you look at the AFC West standings. You got the Broncos at 12-2. They're a bunch of donkeys' asses, you know.
That is a fugazi record, bro.
They're 3-1 in the division, though. I ain't gonna lie, but
that record is fugazi.
We're 5-0 in that division play. But the Chiefs at 6-8, 1-3 in the division really shocked me. But the Raiders look like jack shit. They're at the bottom of the barrel. They're 2-12 and they're 0-5 in division play. So they're all but done. But they'll be probably shopping for their quarterback basically next. Looks like it, I think. And I was actually reading that chucking Pete Carroll wants to come back, even if it's a rebuild. He feels he should be able to come back knowing it's a rebuild. He said he could help a rebuild. I'm like, dude, look at you now.
No.
The fuck? No. Yeah, old man retire. I love you, Pete, as a neighbor.
He need to go, bro. He need to go.
Yeah, you know what? I think they just need to. If I was the Raiders, I'd bring in what's the guy? Who was it? Pierce was already there. I think they need someone over there to really discipline. That's what I think they need over the Raiders. But then again, either way, they're gonna have to bring in a coach, and that's gonna is okay with taking on a rebuild because they'll be bringing in a quarterback. You know what I'm trying to say? I think they do draft a quarterback finally because they have no choice. They got no one.
They need somebody.
Because the answer they got over there now is basically jack shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But no, I mean, the Denver Broncos are who they are. But you know what? Yeah, they're on top of the West at 12-2. Chase, congratulations, man. I ain't gonna like your Broncos do look. I was really hoping for them to beat the Packers. But the Packers didn't really show up. But you know that messed my plans up because I'm hoping for. But all we need is want them to lose once before week 18. But then we still can't take the. If they lose once, it's a possibility. But hey, I think it's coming down to week 18 either way. So I'm not worried about it. Just take it week by week. But man, I just want to look at the Cowboys this week and then take on the Texans next week. Would you add estimate or who would you go, Derek?
I think Estimate's
got the Jets.
Start. I think he's supposed to start, but I actually think I think Hall is the overall better running back. But Estimate is trash, man.
Yeah, he had 3 carries.
I like Hall.
Yeah.
Hall used to play for the Colts.
Yeah, he was JT's backup.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good.
Then Phillip goes Shaheed, Ibuke, or BTJ. Sit one.
Ooh, that's rough.
Ooh, that is a rough one.
Dang. Dang, Shaheed is coming on.
Yeah, he has been coming on.
Oh man, this is rough. I'm sitting Ibuke.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because he kind of got cold ever since he got hurt. He ain't really been doing anything.
Yeah.
And BTJ is starting to come on a little bit too.
Tina goes facts. Pete died in a forklift accident in 2007. That's funny, Tina. Dallas Cowboys 4-1 record at home this season. Yeah, I know they're 4-1, but you know what? That's why they play the game, Tino. I know I got you and Derek, man, to worry about this week. I'm going to talk a lot of shit, but I got to hope my team backs them up. Yeah, Bogey says I'm playing Double E and BTJ on that one.
Oh, you like Double E? I think everybody's grasping on the Double E or what he did in the beginning of the season.
In the beginning of the season, but
that dude ain't done nothing since he came back, yo.
And like then you also have Mike Evans back too, so that's where
right, and Godwin.
Godwin. So to me,
he was doing all that when nobody was in the lineup with him. Like, I'm not starting Double E, man.
How come I'm not? Hey, Bogey, I got a shitload of talk Sunday. But then again, Tino's not. But I know Tino's going to be in the chat. I will blab my fucking mouth, say cowgirls all my fucking mouth all Sunday. You know I run my mouth pause, Bogey. All this big ass mouth pause a lot. You know that will run Sunday. But I got to make sure I get some rest on that shit because it's going to be an overdrive on Sunday. You may want to shut me up at times.
Nah, you good, Lee.
Yeah, it's all good. You know that.
Fun,
then Phil goes, and Shaheed gets those return yards too.
Exactly. Especially if you get return yards with your points. Definitely. Like I said, I'm going Shaheed and BTJ, bro. That's me.
Yeah, but as I said, we got the Houston Texans next week. But first of all, I'm going to worry about the Dallas Cowboys. I want to get through this game. Then worry about Peacock and the Houston defense because I ain't going to lie. That fucking defense scares the bloody fuck out of me. I ain't going to lie.
It's crazy.
Will Anderson, man, that's scary. And Danielle Hunter.
Yeah, Danielle Hunter, man.
Oh, man. This is where I said, God damn it. Why the fuck did we not have Alt or Slater? Man, if we had those boys healthy, I wouldn't be too worried. But right now, I am. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert better have a coffin ready because, man, I saw what they did when they had 8 sacks on. Who was it? Was it Kyler Murray? Who was it? When he had 8 sacks? I forget who they sacked fucking 8 times.
That is crazy. They got somebody 8 times?
Yeah. I was like, dude, that when I saw I forget who it was, but they sacked someone 8 times. Like, oh, fuck. That defense scares the fuck out of me.
Phil, Bogey's talking about Ibuka and BTJ. That's what he's saying. He's going with Ibuka.
What is Bogey says, Nightmare Fuel is going to eat Justin Herbert alive next week. Hey, Bogey, I'm going to worry about that next week, man. You know, I'll deal with that. I got a week to prepare for that shit, but yeah, it's a lot. Hey, we'll find. That's why they play the game, but I know it's a worrisome for me. Yeah,
it
was Josh Allen. Yeah, JD said it was Josh Allen. He sacked
Lou PBJ.
Yeah, the Texans sacked Allen 8 times. So basically, yeah, that's what scared me.
Josh Allen, man.
What Tino says, behind the scenes, they call Uncle Jerry the Dream Snatcher.
The Dream Snatcher.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game though, man. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's it should be fun. I mean, I went outside today and my neighbor goes, "Hey Lee, it's Cowboys." We go, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, you all around them, bro. Oh man, you all around them.
I walked to 7-Eleven earlier, right? I walked in there with my Charger steering. Usually, you go into stores around here, like what is it? Our grocery stores, you wear your Chargers jersey, right? Or no, you wear your Cowboy, you get 15%. You know what I fucking did? I walked in there, I said, "Hey, here's my Chargers jersey. Can I get my 15%?"
That's crazy. They kicked you out the store, bro. That's what they did.
He goes, yeah, you can buy. You know what he said to me? You can buy a Cowboys jersey and get you 15%. I'm all set. I'm not gonna waste my money.
You should get one of those, Lee.
You know what I said? When I used to live in Dallas, I ain't gonna lie, right? When I went into, if I was going in there, and I lived in Plano for like 6 months, right? I was gonna do a large shop. I would wear a Cowboys jersey. You could get fucking 15 to 20% off your groceries.
Oh my God!
And as soon as I got it, you know what I did, right? I had my Chargers jersey, my T-shirt underneath it, right? And then I just bought like like a Cowboys like T-shirt, like a cheap one. I just took it off. You get 20% off, man.
What did he say? You wearing? Oh. You throwing on an Eagles jersey for fit? Nah, I ain't doing it, bro.
Oh, hey,
I ain't doing
it.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it. Man, I'm glad.
I don't give a damn. I get half off. I ain't doing it.
Yo, I swear to God, when we played the Eagles, I wanted to make a bet with Dennis Holmes, right? And I'm like, fuck that, man. And I was like, I don't know. I wouldn't fucking wear an Eagles jersey.
I can't do it, man. I can't.
Yo, man. But hey, I made a bet with one of my friends in fantasy baseball, right? And he's a diehard Yankees fan, and I'm a Red Sox fan. God damn it, Derek. I had to fucking wear a fucking Yankees jersey. A fucking T-shirt, right? You know what I did? He never knew about it, right? I went on eBay and got a shirt for $1.99, free shipping.
Oh, my God.
Took a picture of it, right? I sent it to him. I said, here you go. Bet's over. He goes, and I go, Phil. He goes, what's up? I go, I got to be honest, man. I said, I know you said I had to wear a jersey, but shit, man, I can't put that fucking skanky shit on me, right? Because what do you mean? I said, I honored my bet. I wore a Yankee shirt. And then take that shit. And I said, that's it. I goes, what'd you do with it? I said, donate it to the freaking, what is it? The homeless shelter right by my house.
Oh, my God.
I said, I can't put that shit in my fucking closet.
Not the homeless shelter, bro.
Dude, I said, the guy, you want a shirt right here, man? I don't need it anymore. Hey, but Derek, I own up and I pay up my bets. If I say I'm gonna wear it, I'll do it.
Same.
You know, just like I made it with Peacock last year, I'll give it $25 to whatever foundation. I'll do that shit, man. I'm not gonna open my mouth and bet and say you're not doing it because you know what? Then the next time comes, oh, you didn't own up to your bet.
Right.
I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm trying to say? You know,
I had to do that one time. I bet somebody at work, and I had to wear the Eagles jersey the whole day. I was so mad. I was so upset, man.
What's this? Tina goes, have you guys seen the YouTube of the guy who pretends to be a parking cop and gives people tickets for parking in the LGBTQ parking? No, I haven't seen it. And then Tina goes,
my God.
That's crazy. I'm a big Derek Jeter fan. Hey, man. Hey, Tino, Tino, listen to me. Hear me out. I'm a diehard Yankee hater, but I respect the Yankees as a franchise. Now, Derek Jeter, I have mad respect for. I've seen many games from Yankee Red Sox. That's probably the only decent Yankee player I can say and I can respect because the man never had any off-field issues. He always played the game the proper way. So I have nothing but respect for Derek Jeter. That not as a Yankee hater, I will say that. That's one man I respected. Now, George Steinbrenner was the shit. They haven't won championships, God rest, since that man died. His son actually sucks when it comes to being a general manager or an owner. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, they got 8. Yeah, they got some. Yeah, that's Tito, 1998. Best team. You guys had a hell of a year. But you know what I always say, Tino? When I said my best friend who's a Yankee fan, man, it's been a long ass time since you won. It's been a long time. Papa George used to buy those championships. His son Junior can't buy shit. That's all I got to say with that shit. Here the Bruce was a hate. Oh, Bogey, when it comes to hate for the Yankees, motherfucker, I'm the hater of all haters when it comes to the New York Spankies. Man, they can stick a broom up their ass, pause. That's what I say there. Yeah, George Senior was George.
We ain't doing all that.
George Senior was the shit when it came to that. But I respect the Yankees as a franchise for what they've done. But what have they done for you Yankee fans lately? Nothing but break your fucking hearts, Tino. Yo, man. Tino, when it comes to baseball, I know my shit, man. But I do respect that rivalry. That's one thing in sports. I grew up with Yankees, Red Sox, Celtics, Lakers, but then again, that's my history because I live in Titletown. But then again, I can't say that for my fucking football team, unfortunately. Yeah, Bogey, shush your
Bogey, is
Bogey, I gotta learn. I gotta get better vocabulary than that shit. I know I do.
Oh my God.
But on that note, you know what? We have another show coming up. So hop on over to the Gen Wealth Net. Make sure to head on over and watch the watch party for tonight's game. And also tomorrow morning, you want all your answers for your fantasy stuff? Come on over to the Gen Wealth and watch the Wake Your Game Up. It's going to be the semifinal special for the fantasy fucking football players. Derek's going to be in the chat. If not, Derek might be on the show. Bogey's going to be there. JD's there. Peacock. You're going to get the whole crew there. Kid and myself. But come on, man. You want your fantasy football lineup news? I'll have the injury reports. I'll have all the news and all that shit to help you out for your fantasy football lines. To head on over to the finals next week. So let's fucking go. Thank you for joining myself and also my guest, Derek Lincoln, the diehard Cowboys fan. And I appreciate you for coming on, my brother. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Always talking ball to you, Paws. But, man, we're going to have a good game this weekend. Hey, I might text you and say, hey, let's put a little wager on it, too.
You can do that. You can do that.
Charity, if it's whatever. If it's a T-shirt, we'll do it up, Derek. Thank you for joining me. Again, everyone. Also, I know it's Christmas next week, so I'm going to do a show next week, but just stay tuned and I will release the date of a show. But if you're not, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and also a Happy Hanukkah and a Happy Holidays from the Gen Wealth for myself and the Gen Wealth Net. Happy holidays to everyone. And thank you for joining me. Hey, let's go Chargers. Fuck those Cowgirls. Let's fucking go.
How about them Cowboys?
All right, Derek. I'll see you soon, man. Peace.
Definitely. Peace.
Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. Proud money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Basket Robin shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart Scott free. Lottie Dottie, he like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling by Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm a shark, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.